What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, according to reports, Diddy has been slapped with a $100 million default judgment in another assault case that has not gone his way again. The hits keep on coming for Diddy, but not in the way that we used to hear or in the same context in which he used to have hits coming. These are the wrong type of hits for Diddy. So according to reports, Diddy just took a huge L in an assault lawsuit he blew off because a judge just slapped him with a $100 million default judgment. A man named Derek Lee Cardello Smith, who is currently an inmate, claimed in his lawsuit Diddy drugged and assaulted him at a party in Detroit back in 1997. It's unclear if the statute of limitations has run, but that won't be addressed by the judge. According to the lawsuit, the two were drinking and smoking weed at a party and got naked with a bunch of women. Cardello Smith says he was performing oral on a woman when he felt a male hand on his left buttock. He says it was Diddy's hand. A short time later, he says Diddy offered him a drink, which was spiked, and he passed out. Hours later, Cardello Smith claims he woke up and saw Diddy having relations with a woman, and Diddy allegedly said to him, "I did this to you too." Cardello Smith sued for $100 million, but according to legal docs, it appears Diddy did not file an answer to the complaint. A hearing for a default judgment was set for Monday, but no sign of Diddy, so the judge gave Cardello Smith what he wanted, which was $100 million. The judge also set a payment schedule, installment payments of $10 million per month starting on the 1st of October. Let me say this. First of all, I don't really believe these allegations. It's always the same thing. First of all, these people magically wait 30 years, 20, 30 years to file these allegations, these lawsuits and these allegations. And it's always a party. It's always somehow they're this innocent victim who don't know anything. You know, they're magically somehow reduced to children. Instead of grown-ass people who often have felonious passes themselves. That's why he's an inmate. Then, you know, look, I'm looking in this situation, and I notice it's always shades of Cosby. You know, all of a sudden now Diddy is, I'm not saying he didn't do some of this stuff, but I'm just saying it's shades of Diddy always. Let me give you a little bit of this Kool-Aid to put the Kool-Aid with the little pudding pop inside there. What is it? Oh, just a little bit of a concoction that I made myself, but it's a real tasty beverage. Yeah, more. You just drink it down and it goes down the gullet into the stand into the esophagus and the belly and the yummy tummy mummy. I noticed that he tried to, in the lawsuit, he tried to like erase any zesty activity on his part. You know, oh, we were just drinking and smoking at a party, man, and we got naked. It was a bunch of women. You know, I see it was the women that I was looking at. He gave me this drink, man. I didn't know what he was doing. You know, I just drunk it. You know, even though he got a history allegedly of drugging people, but I just drank it. And then, you know, I fell out, man, you know, and then magically, you know, I woke up and, you know, he doing something to this chick and said he did that to me. I'm like, how did I didn't see that, man. I don't roll that way. Yeah. So, okay, so Diddy, while you were knocked out, Diddy was, first of all, if that really happened, he should have noticed an excruciating pain from his asshole. I'm just saying. excruciating pain. And that didn't wake you up. I mean, I understand you being unconscious, but damn, like, whatever. Then it's never a secondhand witness in these situations. Never. It's never another person, a human being within 30 miles when these things occur. Never. Never. Never any corroborating witnesses. Because a lot of this stuff I don't believe is true. I think that whatever. Yeah, I'm not trying to be funny, man, but the fact that he's an inmate should throw caution to this story being true. But people want to make it be true because they're making Diddy out to be the human personification of evil. But whatever, man. That was waiting all this time, and then it conveniently comes, all these lawsuits after Diddy gave Cassie $30 million. They opened up the floodgates to all these fraudulent and fake lawsuits. Like I said, I'm not trying to say that Diddy hasn't done things, but my goodness, why is he still walking around? That's my thing. Like, why is he still? That raid happened back in March, right? Wasn't it late March? So you got April, May, June, July, August. Here we are going on 7 months, and Diddy's still walking around. He's still walking around. He's the most heinous human being in modern history. He's still walking around. And plus, the judge was just mad because, Diddy didn't pay this case any attention. I think, I was talking to a friend of mine just now, and we came to an agreement that really the situation, the judge was mad that Diddy didn't disrespect his court by not showing up. Probably because he thought this case was BS. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the dude didn't even have a real lawyer. Was it just him or maybe some appointed lawyer? Judge got pissed off. Diddy's name has already been sullied. Judge ruled in favor of the inmate. But I think what's going to happen now is that Diddy's lawyers will be on this, and he's not going to pay anything. And by the way, I think Diddy's probably really hurt right now financially. I think he's selling his LA mansion. Look, Diddy was listed as a billionaire, but even when he was a billionaire, I think that was an assets billionaire. I don't think he was a cash billionaire. You know what I mean? He might have had maybe. I'm just giving an estimate. I don't know. I don't know the man's finances, but if he was worth $1 billion, that's assets, property, other things, stock maybe. But cash on hand, I would say $300 million at most, which has been eaten up. And I'm not saying he don't have money, but to him, if he got $50, $100 million on hand, that's low for him. So he's selling all his assets, People are like targeting this dude, man. But this is exactly why, people like Russell Simmons got out of the United States. Because of stuff like this, these witch hunts. Now, if Diddy did do this, if Diddy winds up paying this guy any money, then that's an admission of guilt. And if he does that, then you know what? Whatever people say about him is likely true. If he giving this guy any money. Because it sounds like a bullshit story. Most of these stories sound made up. Even though it's 2024, back in 1987, I was in high school with Diddy. Like, sucker. Come on, man. Nobody heard about this story ever. None of these stories. Everybody just these scared victims. Everybody just scared of this guy. But magically, with money in the picture now. And then another thing. The thing that really makes me believe this is all just about money. Why is it never anybody's filing any criminal charges against this guy? It's always about money. If somebody did something to me that violated me, I can understand filing civil charges, but also for emotional damage and all that. But I would want justice. I would want this dude behind bars. It's never about that. It's always about money. And that's what this comes down to. That's what's wrong with the court system now. The court system is so clogged up with these types of frivolous cases, the atherosclerosis of justice. The atherosclerosis of the criminal justice system. We got all these frivolous lawsuits that's clogging up the courts. But anyway, that's just my take on this. Tell me what you guys think.